don't know anybody else that does that either. You get a copyright its own. But anyway, oh goodness, that's something on my finger, eyelashes, something. So hello, whoever is with us.
Yes.
Not seeing the live chat.
Now, if I'm in the church parking lot, old kid, it says, I'd like to be with you guys. I'm going to say, walk over here.
So, yeah. Anyway. But yeah, we made it. We're live. We haven't been able to go live in a couple weeks. We struggled to go live 2 weeks ago and ended up just cutting our lives. And then last week I was sick and we didn't go live. So, Kevin Henderson, we're glad to see you too, Kevin. So, yeah, we're gonna try to get back on our scheduled lives. Hopefully that will work out.
At our new home, we're going to have to find something for internet.
Yes, at our new home.
Our new home. Love to be doing it from there for you guys already, but there's absolutely nothing.
No, there isn't even service outside for me hardly ever. So.
If I stand on one rail on the corral.
Yeah. I'd just pull over like right here where by the basketball courts we're not in the, because it looks like they got something going on. Yeah, but anyway, let's see how there we go. We got Mr. Charles says hi.
Hello.
Lori, hi Lori. Julie, I am doing great post-op, except for I had the virus last week, and so I'm
Cindy
doing.
had a Mexican beer.
He's gonna get rumors started about me here. Thank you, Charlene. Hi, Heather. Heather's in. I think, yeah. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're going to try to do our live in the church parking lot, and they're having evening services.
They're doing something. It may be a meeting or something.
We look like good Christians, don't we? Here, I'm going to hand this to Gary. I've got to adjust my contact, and you guys don't want to see that.
Well, you don't want to see this either. I got the face for radio. So, yeah, glad everybody's in here and glad to see you guys coming in. We know that we have not been keeping up very good lately, but that's just the way it is sometimes. And, yep, we are. Cindy is in Missouri visiting me and helping with the house. And she will be getting more videos to you guys on that at some time.
Hope so.
Yep. It is very hard to video and work. And if you guys have, we went through a season where we were doing. Yes, Charles, we're parking. So if you, at one time we were doing like 4 or 5 videos a week, and we did that for quite a while. And if you guys have ever tried to keep up with regular videos and try to accomplish things, usually working 2 jobs or whatever, that's just really tough. And so we haven't been doing the greatest. Cindy's getting back into it. I hope you guys have enjoyed the few videos that we've been putting out. And now she's got her eyeballs in, I think.
I'm going to try it. I think I need to just change my contact.
Oh, no. Okay. Sorry.
I mean, not now. I don't have any with me. But when we get home, or get back to your room. Hi, Jan.
Jan's cooking.
Cooking supper. And
I'm
doing a blanket hello. Okay.
Yep, just telling everybody Heidi. Well, thanks for being.
But yeah. So yeah. But so weird thing. So I had the virus, and
Cindy had a Mexican beer.
Oh my. There it is. So. And then put a new one. They're supposed to wear them like a week. I don't know how long I wear them. I just use my contact solution until I don't. But yeah. wear them till they drive you crazy. That's what I do, Kevin. Wear them till they drive me crazy. But yeah. So we're still alive. So lovely reception in the Ozarks, in the middle of nowhere. Well, it's much more in the middle of somewhere than where we live in Kansas.
Yes.
There's a whole lot more people here. A whole lot more people. It is so many people. We went to the movies last night. Watched Jesus Revolution.
Very good
Oh
movie.
my gosh. Highly recommend that movie. It was an amazing movie. And so we got a hot date. Taco Bell. Taco Bell in a movie. But yeah. So so we had a good time.
We went to Spearhead Church this morning.
Spearhead Church this morning in
St.
St. Robert.
And we enjoyed that greatly.
Yep.
It was a very good service.
Yep, it was. So we'll see. We'll see. And I got a long work week ahead of me. So does Gary. So we'll see what we can get done. Okay, so can somebody let us know how we're doing here on our connection? Is our connection good? Can you guys see us okay? You're not very entertaining over there.
I'm not.
No.
Well, here, I'll play some music for you.
People are dropping out real quick, so that makes me wonder if maybe we're not live like we think we are. When Kevin says when we first got his contacts back 30 years ago, they used to say wear them for 3 months and throw them away. Now they say wear them for 2 weeks. They just want you to buy more. I'm with you, Kevin. Lori, yeah, well, maybe before it's done. It's going to depend. We need to get to certain points before I can move. I mean, we need to have water, we need to have heat, we need to have a place to move stuff to. And like right now, where it's in so much in construction mode that there's no place to even put up a bed or anything like that, and we have no water. We don't have a toilet. We don't, nothing like that.
Get the bathroom functional and a few things like that. You ought to be able to.
Charles says it gets a little blurry and freezes at times. Jan says it's okay there. Little choppy, but okay. Not the best, but not the worst. Thank you, Julie. Okay, Lori says it's buffering sometimes. Okay.
Sorry, guys. We have done the best we could today.
Yeah, we're going to have to find a good spot.
I don't know why my mom's internet is not working.
It was.
Yeah.
It was working.
We've done several from their couch and their den, and now we just can't get anything done from there.
No. So.
But my wife said I need to be entertaining.
Yes.
So I'm going to play my version of Mozart's Fifth.
Julie says it's good right now. Good.
That was Mozart's Fifth.
Was it?
Now I'm going to play Metallica, Master of Puppets. Now you guys could tell the difference, right?
You didn't know he was so talented, did you? Oh, man. So, yeah. I still have Freedom and Benny to get ready to move. There's quite a bit of stuff there. Clear now. Good. Jan's laughing. So with Freedom and Benny, I have to have a health certificate for them. They have to have a negative TB test. And yeah, Lori, we're glad to get to catching up too. They have to have a negative TB test, and then I have to get a forgot what it's called, like an entrance permit. That's not the real name for it, but I have to go online and fill out to get an entry.
Did you change my clock?
I did. An entry permit. I changed your clock when you weren't looking.
Man.
So anyway, but yeah. So I think somebody might know we're here.
You think that was in that come by just now?
Yep. We'll see. We'll see if he pops in and says something. I can't see her on the other side of that truck, but
that car's turning around.
Yeah, it sure is. Anyway, sorry, sidetracked. But anyway, but yeah, things are moving along. Things are progressing. it's just going to take time, lots and lots of time. And there's no place for me to move to. So,
Not yet.
so yeah.
That's why since she's coming over and helping so much and trying to help me
Yeah.
get it enough where she can.
They think we're creepers. No, no, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I know, we have a fan that lives close here. I say a fan. He's a little buddy.
He's in the comments quite a bit.
Yes. Will we give up? Not at this point, Lori. We're not going to give up the Kansas homestead. Luke is going to stay there. Our son Luke is going to live there. And so for right now, that's what we're going to do. As long as it can be of use to our family, to our kids, we're going to hold on to it.
Several of the ranchers around there are interested in it if we ever want to
Yeah.
get rid of it. But for right now, Luke's going to stay there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how many phone calls we have gotten about selling it and stuff.
Sorry.
We turn on the TV, or we turn on the phone and go live, and you start yelling.
When you were trying to get your computer to work, I fell asleep 2 or 3 times.
Oh goodness!
I was under your electric blanket, sitting on that couch. And
It gets warm. You get warm, don't you?
yeah, I fall asleep and wake myself up snoring.
We are going to be moving to Missouri. Gary's been here working since August, and he comes and goes. Hey, 9 Acre, how's Dale? He comes and goes. He was coming home on weekends, and some weekends I would come here. Am I going to go ahead and plant my garden in Kansas this year? Luke has started gardening in like the raised beds, and then he's going to use my little garden, the one that is the Ruth Stout garden. That is where Luke is going to garden.
We were gonna plant a few things in tubs and stuff here this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to get a few raised beds going before long. We're gonna have a little bit of a garden here, but it won't be a big one. We're gonna do a little foraging this year and see what we can do with that, but we are gonna do a little garden.
Julie says that's good. Kansas has been good for her whole life. 62 years and still going. Awesome. We love Kansas. We really do. Oh no, we were late too, Dale, because we were struggling to find a place where we could do could get enough signal to do our live. Close to Tenkiller.
No.
Oh no.
away from
Oh
Tenkiller.
goodness. 4.5 hours by my estimate. And with Freedom, we're going to be kind of tied down. Right now, Luke can take care of Freedom and to work his job. But might have some friends that are willing to share. I'm sure we do have friends that are willing to share.
Share what? Oh, did I miss something? Okay.
I'm guessing like veg gardening.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing, gardening. But yeah, so Luke's got Freedom right now. He's taking care of Freedom.
Okay, gotcha.
And but we're I totally lost my train of thought. But Freedom having
They were asking about Tenkiller Lake.
Tenkiller, like
yeah.
Tenkiller. We're quite a ways from Tenkiller.
And we're not going to get to go to a whole lot of events this year. We've got just other things we need to do. We need to work on getting the new homestead established.
Yes.
You know, that's the big thing for us. And
to the Mid-America.
Yeah.
We would love to. We love Mike and Terry. They love us. They're very familiar with where our new house, our new homestead. We're in an area that they've lived in before.
Terry said she'd actually been in our house, didn't she?
I think so. Yep. She has a friend of a friend that's a friend of a friend. No.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and Terry's been amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, some vegetables. Yes, that'll be awesome. And Gary's folks and brother will have have gardens, and lots of folks around here have gardens. So we won't go
We're
without.
gonna have a little garden, but it won't be it won't be to our normal scale.
No.
But we are homesteading is our lifestyle, so there will still be and we'll
Yeah.
still have the cow, and we're
Yeah.
gonna eventually get some chickens. And
Mm-hmm.
we'll have a little bit of a garden, and we're gonna do some hunting and foraging. And
Yes,
yes,
we will be at the
homestead.
Ozarks Homesteading Expo.
Yes, our pictures are on the flyer, guys.
Yes.
Which is really cool, I think.
Cheryl would hang us up by toenails if we didn't come.
And guys, that is a whole lot closer to where we're living
Yes.
now. A whole lot
Yes,
closer.
whole lot closer. Like we could actually go
We
home
could
at
stay
night.
home. I mean, we could just drive there for the day, both days or
Yeah.
whatever. So
But we're gonna camp.
I think we're gonna camp.
We're gonna camp.
And another place we're gonna be, guys. We'll announce our schedule
Mm-hmm.
of conferences for sure this year. First one is Baker Creek,
Yeah, go ahead.
the Spring Planting Festival at Baker Creek at Marshfield, Missouri. Not Marshfield, at
Mansfield,
Mansfield,
yeah.
Missouri.
And that is May 14th and 15th.
May 14th and 15th.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one that we know for sure, these are our two for sures, is Ozark Homesteading Expo.
Mm-hmm.
And that is in October?
Yes. Or no, August.
August. It's in August,
Yes.
and that will be at Mansfield, Missouri.
Yes.
Marshfield, Missouri.
Marshfield.
I got them both mixed up. Mansfield, Marshfield. That's kind of confusing to me.
Yes.
But we'll be at Mansfield, Missouri in August, be at Marshfield. I'm just going to quit trying to say it.
In May. For the
We'll be at
spring
Mansfield.
planting field. I got me messed up. Hang on.
sorry.
Let me finish. May 14th and 15th, we will be at the Spring Planting Festival at Baker Creek in Mansfield, Missouri. Late August, we will be at the Ozarks Homesteading Expo at Marshfield, Missouri. There, we got it.
All right.
Jan, that is we're going to see. We're going
We'll
to
see.
try, but
It may be drive by there for an hour. or
yes, because that is the same weekend that our family has
Oh,
camp.
two. Yes, that's horsemanship.
That's Horsemanship Bible Camp, and that's like family day is Saturday. So that's gonna make
We've
that
got
hard.
we've got a very previous commitment.
Yes, like 12, 13 years commitment, and our family would scalp us if
Be
we
our
didn't.
10th year camp this year.
Be your 10th year camp. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
We've been doing 11 years, but we had 1 year we didn't get to do camp.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it'd be our 10th camp.
Our 10th camp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So we'll be there for that. But we would love to come, and I don't know Sunday. We might be able to come over Sunday morning.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
And
Yeah, Stockton is not too far of a
No.
drive for us.
nope, not too far at all.
What's that going to be? An hour and a half maybe for us one way?
Hour and a half. Yeah, hour and a half. Yeah, it's not that far. If traffic is good and weather's good, and yesterday, Kevin, the drive was great yesterday, except for all the people on their cell phones. It about drove me nuts. But anyway,
Was the people really bad around Collins and Stockton and that part of the world?
Yes, they
Oh my
were. Oh gosh. But yeah, so yes, we're definitely Ozarks Homesteading Expo and Baker Creek Spring Planting Festival. We will be at both of those.
Jan, we hope that maybe on a Sunday afternoon we can drive over and see you guys.
We'll have
your
to.
deal,
They'll be
but
cleaning up and leaving Sunday
Yeah,
afternoon. We'll
but-
have to.
We'll have to see. We'll see. So I guess not Sunday afternoon. I'm sorry, Sunday
okay.
morning.
Yeah.
We'll see. We kind of got previous commitments,
Yeah. So
but we're not terribly far, so we'll
not
figure
far
it
at
out.
all. Not far at all. And April, yeah, it's crazy busy, and part of May is already crazy busy. So yeah. So and we've got to try to get our house. April's gonna kind of be hard because we've got to really put a focus into trying to get ready to move, and weekends are precious. So we'll just have to
I'm
see.
hoping that in a week or so we'll have that house where we can at least get there.
Oh, wow.
If I get a good 10 hours on that house, I might be. Well, I forgot about the new thing I got to work on. I forgot about discovering the water rupture thing. I was just thinking getting the bathroom where it could be used.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
oh,
we're
yeah,
long. We got a long ways to go. You know, if we could work a solid week, both of us together, we could do it. Those people are from Kansas City. I don't know, but when I would get to a place where I could pass someone, I was having trouble with people like slowing way down. One lady just like almost, I went to go to pass her, and you kind of creep up on them. Went to go to pass her, and she like slammed on her brakes, and so I went to the left lane, but there was a car coming. I probably could have had time, but she sped up, so then I had to drop back behind her. It was just, and then I got to a place to stop, and I pulled into the gas station. She pulled into the other entrance, and I thought, great, we're gonna have issues, but and then she parked beside me, and then we got out. I got out, and I said, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "Yeah." She almost like didn't really have a clue of what was going on, and and then in the conversation, ended up she was texting her husband. And I was like, "We could have died. You were texting your husband.
Text him goodbye. I love you.
Please don't text and drive if you can't." Oh my gosh! But anyway, and then the next few
If they're
people,
not as good at that as you are,
that's
don't
right.
text and drive.
He's stealing all my secrets. But anyway, so then the next, oh gosh, I had one around
Thanks, Dale.
Hermitage. That was difficult. And yeah, finally got an opportunity to pass them in a safe passing zone, everything good. And sure enough, they were texting and driving as well. And one was, two of them were near where the, between Wheatland and Camdenton, where they have the passing lanes, yeah. Oh, thank you, Dale. Appreciate it. Highway 13 is terrible for that. I was on 54. And it gets, yeah. It's kind of windy in certain places, and lots of hills, so there's not a whole lot of good safe passing zones, and I want to be safe. And so, yeah, I don't try to rush up on people. I don't tailgate. I try to give plenty of room, and it was raining, so I tried to give extra room. But the lady, like, me going to pass her and then her slamming on her brakes, and so I swerve over, and then her speeding back up with me beside her trying to pass. Yeah, it was just, I just backed off, and I probably should have floored her and got around her, but I wanted to be safe. But yeah.
Well, it is spring here in the Ozarks.
I don't know if they're considering it spring yet, but there's green grass and there's henbit, smartweed and stuff popping up, and
Jonquils.
the jonquils are blooming. I'm watching a robinita worm right now, and everything's blue. I mean, a lot of the trees are blooming.
Dale says 54 can get crazy for sure. A lot of shady people live just off that highway.
Yeah.
Just a few.
There's more than one of them in here, I think.
I find it very funny that we're not getting 99 has been our most of my life growing up. Most of my life I've spent just a few miles off of 99 or close to Highway 99 in Oklahoma, and then now in Kansas. And now it's 54. It's switching. In Kansas, I'm not very far from 54. And in Missouri, I'm not far from 54. And then we're almost going to be about the same distance from 54 in Missouri as we are in Kansas. So it's kind of funny. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Dale. Good job, buddy. Thank you for sharing everybody's links.
Yeah. Dale's a good moderator.
So what are you guys getting planted? Super jealous of our... I know, Heather, isn't it something? It's beautiful. Like, they are about 2 weeks ahead of where I am in Kansas, and I noticed that Dale and Lisa's area... Yeah, 54 isn't too major. It is in Kansas, Lori. It is a major truck highway in Kansas. 400 is the absolute worst highway in Kansas, in our area of Kansas, I should say, for deaths.
There's a lot of truck traffic on 54 here in Missouri, too.
Is there? Spring's right around the corner.
It's the main thing that goes through the beach.
Yeah. Check out Jan and the Boss. Awesome. So, yeah, but, yeah, in Dale and Lisa's area is not
this week. They're getting more snow.
more snow, Heather. Oh, I'm so sorry. They're way up north.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Heather. Yeah. So
Yeah, with the maples are blooming here, and
Mhm.
the elm trees are blooming, and the pears are blooming. Some of the plums are starting to bloom. I saw a wild cherry starting to bloom
Yep.
the other day. The jonquils are blooming. There's henbit blooming. I saw the dandelions are up good. So foraging wise, the dandelions and the green onion, the wild onions, they're ready to pick right now. They're a forage thing that's on. I think we're getting past our tree tapping time.
yes, we are past.
We just were
Too
that
busy.
wasn't gonna make that work this year.
Yes, Dale. They're still super dry. I'm sorry. I saw Patty come in. Patty with the tinker's wife.
Yeah.
Patty's here. Yeah, Dale. I'm so sorry. You were getting a little bit of moisture when I came through yesterday. I won't tell you what it was doing at my house when I left yesterday because I don't want to rub it in. But let's just say I didn't want to load the rabbit manure and the hay and all that.
I think I can get some stuff up here at Joe's and let
Yeah.
you plant some this week.
We'll see. We'll see what we get done. Yep. There are some little flowers. I don't know what those little things are blooming right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I
I think that's pepper grass.
is it the pepper grass?
Those little white.
Yeah. Is that the pepper
I think
grass?
that's pepper grass.
Yes, the Lord will provide. Heather's just starting tapping season.
See that?
Yep, I think that is what that is.
I'm not sure, but
Maybe.
I think it
We'll
might
see.
be. I can tell it better when it's seeded, when it's
Yes,
got the fruit
when
on
it's
it.
got the fruit on it. Here, my smeller ain't working. Not very good.
I can't tell.
No, can't tell. S- Jan says it's cold and dreary. Yep, Patty says it was pepper grass.
There's lots of pepper grass in this part of Missouri. I picked some of it last year, and I don't know where I put it. I dried some and I put it in a little baggie, and I think I kicked it out of the car accidentally or something.
Spreading seeds. Bunch of onions and jalapeno seeds today. Hi, Evelyn. Here, my smeller ain't working good. LOL. I'll have you some other ones, like hide and watch and hold your taters. I got several of them. I got lots of them. What was it? Flattening the curves.
Yeah, flattening the curve.
Oh. Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Charles. It's cold. I don't like to be cold. But so I hope to get help you with plumbing, and I hope to help you with getting some paint stripped and scraped and what all we got to do with that, and hopefully get some painting done.
I've been doing a lot of trim work lately, Dale, and one of my favorite sayings right now is "caulking comes in 1.5 tubes."
Lori, I had the weirdest thing. So for my cough at night, I've been putting Vicks on the bottom of my feet. And, so I've been putting Vicks on the bottom of my feet. And I woke up at about 11 last night to put Vicks on the bottom of my feet. And I could smell it just fine. That's so true, Dale says. But I could smell it just fine. And then I couldn't. Like, I was putting it on. I put it on my right foot, and I could smell it. And I put it on my left foot, and I could smell it. And then I had took a shower, so my feet were clean. Okay. But anyway, and I went to rub my nose like this, and I couldn't smell the Vicks. And Vicks on your hand. I just put it on my feet and rubbed my nose, and I couldn't smell it. And so then I stuck my nose in the bottle, and I couldn't smell it. And then I was kind of freaked out about it because it's disorienting. And Gary's mom had been cooking a roast in the crock pot overnight, I couldn't smell it anymore. And then you brought me Bengal spice tea. We were talking about it, and he brought me Bengal spice tea, and I got almost part of the way through it, and well, that was about 8 o'clock, and I got part of the way through the Bengal spice tea, and I could taste a little bit. I was researching online how to get my smell back, but I didn't lose taste. I lost appetite. Like I was not very hungry while I was sick, but yeah, but my smeller's not working very good. There's still things I don't smell, and like the smells are off. Like whenever my smell came back a little bit, like I could smell the roast cooking. There goes yawning again. I could smell the roast cooking, but it smelled like burnt refried beans. I don't know, just kind of. But anyway, I don't know. And then like menthol cough drops. I've been using menthol cough drops, and they don't smell. You can deal without smell but not taste. I can taste things. Everything tasted good. And
She's got great taste. She met me. She married me.
that may be debatable.
Debate? You been fishing?
Yeah,
Taking
debate.
debate off the hook?
Debatable. You might be good at debate.
Whoa. Whoa.
That went downhill quick. Hey, Isaac. How are you, buddy? Well, that sun keeps shifting and moving,
Yeah.
coming out of the
If you move
clouds.
that phone around a little bit, Isaac might recognize where you're at.
Well, I could give him a huge clue right out the window here. Oh, we can't. The sun's bright. You can't see it by
Sun's
the
too bright.
sun.
Oh, couldn't see the trailer.
Oh wow, Lori's mom had a lingering cough through Friday from when she had it in December. My big thing is like I wasn't Luke. So 2 weeks ago when I went home, Luke had, or I didn't realize Luke had gone to work, and Becca came over, and Becca and I we went. What did we do? I don't know. Becca and I went to eat or something. I don't remember. We hung out. My memory isn't good either. But anyway, Becca and I hung out. We got some food and hung out. And then, like, there's not very many places to pick in Madison. There's Gary yawning again.
Sorry.
But we went to Casey's and got something to eat, and then come home and hung out. And then she went home, and what do you do with the pepper plant? So the seeds are what you can use them like black pepper. We'll show you the seeds later. They're little bitty tiny green seeds.
Flat, yeah. And they definitely taste like a lot like black pepper.
Yeah. And you use them like black pepper.
Yeah.
And you can use them green, and you can use them when they're dried. But anyway,
and I think some people make kind of a tea
out
or
of
use
them.
them in a tea mix.
Yeah.
So I read an article in Mother Earth News called House Tea that was about keeping herbal teas going all the time and collecting herbs for them and stuff. Really good article, and it talked about making mixes and blends. And they say that makes a good blend, but it makes a good pepper substitute, and that's why I kept it. I was gonna use it some like that. I always have this dream of doing all forage meals or all raising meals. I guess not dream. We've done that a lot.
We have it.
It's something we enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And we get kind of weird. We even get down to like we want to raise all the spices and
Yes.
everything.
The 1 year we didn't hardly use flour. We used corn that we grew and ground the corn up.
We did that for a few years.
But yeah. So anyway, back to my story. Luke came home. Luke got up Tuesday because he works nights. He got up Tuesday and was sick, and this was 2 weeks ago. And he said he had a headache and a sore throat. He said, he just had a headache. He says, but I'm going to go to work. So he went to work on Tuesday. He came home on Tuesday night and was feeling really bad, and he looked like he was. And then Wednesday, he says, I can't go to work. And so Thursday, I took him to the doctor. He wasn't feeling like driving, so I drove and dropped him off. And I thought he had strep throat because he's running a fever. His throat was really sore. He doesn't have tonsils, so I couldn't look for spots on his tonsils. But he did have like some white blotches. Hey, Chuck.
What's up, Chuck?
And anyway, but he tested positive for COVID. He tested negative for all the flus. He tested negative for strep. But positive for COVID, and he had a thing in his throat, that a sore or a corpuscle or whatever
Yeah.
in his throat, and it did finally rupture later in the week. But and then Tuesday I had asthma attack. I caught or was that Wednesday? It was Tuesday. So he was home Tuesday. He did stay home Tuesday from work. So it was Monday that he went to work saying he had a headache and sore throat. But anyway, he had, because I caught ducks and I had asthma attacks from trying to catch the ducks. I got in some of the dust and was having asthma attacks. But anyway, so I don't know how much of my sinus stuff is left over from the vid and how much of it is from the breathing in the nasty chicken dust, or how much is a combination of the two. But yeah. Hooga! Hey Hooga, how are you guys? Yeah. Well, it ruptured for him, Mr. Charles, and then he, like, once he coughed enough that it ruptured, like, on Friday, he immediately started getting better. But then I was already starting to show symptoms. But I don't know how much of those early symptoms were from Tuesday night, because I definitely was having sinus issues and having trouble with my lungs. And so that just takes me a little longer to get over stuff. So last night was the first night I didn't have an asthma attack. So we were good there. And yeah. Baby bunnies and baby chicks. Sister's birthday. She wanted to see baby bunnies and baby chicks. Well, we aren't on the homestead. And I don't have any baby bunnies or baby chicks.
Nope. This week, I sat down at lunch, and Joe and Daniel were both looking stuff up on their phones, so I stuck my earplug in my ear and got on YouTube for a minute. And lo and behold, there was a live with Life with Chuck and Blenda.
Really?
And so I got on Chuck's live on my lunch break.
Cool.
And
Cool.
said hi to, said, "What's up, Chuck?"
What's up, Chuck?
I love saying up, Chuck. Any excuse I get to say up, Chuck, I'm going to say it.
He's so elementary school boy. They may grow up, but they're still a little boy inside.
Just build better houses now.
Just build better houses. Yeah, definitely build much better houses. But anyway, but I don't know that bunnies are in the plan for our, because we're gonna immediate, because we're gonna have a 2 to 5. We have a tentative 2 to 5 year plan, and hey, Miss Viola, my granny's garden. Oh, Chuck says he appreciates you dropping by. But yeah, Luke's got rabbits. He's gonna keep 3 of the rabbits that we had. Some of the chickens. So all I'm bringing with me to Missouri is I'm bringing the dogs, bringing Saddle and Maddie, and I'm bringing Freedom and Benny. Yeah, my brain is slow. It's lagging really bad. But anyway, bringing Freedom and Benny Freeman. But yeah, we'll be bringing Freeman too.
Yeah, in the freezer.
In the freezer, part of him.
And just in case you guys don't know, cattle are a whole lot easier to handle in little clear packages.
Or white packages.
White packages, yeah, the white packages.
Yeah, so anyway.
Hogs are easy to handle that way too.
And they're already in freezer camp. But anyway, so yeah, but that's still a little ways off. So I was hoping to bring them this week, but me getting sick did kind of put things behind. Yeah, put things way behind. So, but this week I'm gonna Great Guns, Work Great Guns, trying to help Gary get some stuff done. So maybe that'll get some things where we can do some things. We'll see. We'll see.
Do the best we can.
We can. Yep. We'll do the best we can. And I don't know how long I'll be here. I'm going to keep in touch with Luke, see how he's doing. I don't want to overwhelm him with milking a cow and working full time and doing everything he's got to do. So, I don't know. What else you got?
Time to buy Missouri fishing.
Yes, it is time to buy. Hello, Xander. Xander dances in. Canoes in. So Xander's in here. Xander, how's out your brood doing? Your whole clan. How's your clan?
Evidently, they're getting a lot of rain where he's at.
Yeah?
Yeah, from the canoes in and anyone
Yes.
on water comments.
Anyone want water?
I'm assuming they're experiencing some flooding.
Oh no, that's not good. Not good at all. But so I'm gonna try to get. I've got a video on my phone. Stuck inside, raiding, flooding, poking the new chicks. So yeah. Eventually, now when I get closer to moving in, we will get some chicks to start our new chicken herd. It will not in our short term. Our short term goal is to do light homesteading, just the cow, some chickens, and the dogs. And some small gardening.
Yeah. We're wanting to focus more on foraging and venturing and back
Yes.
or hiking, not
Hiking,
backpacking,
hiking.
hiking and that kind of stuff.
So yeah, and then we'll see what things get done here. But anyway, I did get a package this week, and I meant to bring it and forgot it, from Rebecca. I touched my yarn,
Oh yeah.
and I was gonna bring it and open it here.
Oh, you haven't opened
I
it
haven't
yet?
opened it yet, but I left it on
What it is.
I left it on the bar at the house. So I don't know what it is. So I'll have to open it. I'll have to do a special video and open it. What?
No.
That look. Okay. Oh, somebody said hello. I missed it.
Hello, angels.
Angela.
Oh, Angela. I'm sorry.
Hello, Angela. 15 feet of snow up in the mountains, being melted by the snow and coming down to the valley to us. Oh no, that's bad.
It will probably be some raised beds, Mr. Charles.
Didn't do it by. Not sure about the what didn't do it.
Who said that?
Sandra. He might be even talking to somebody else. Okay. Like I didn't do it by. Okay. Anyway, we'll do some raised bed, probably.
Oh, that's what the storm is saying.
Oh, mistake. Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Yeah. We'll do some raised bed gardening and some container gardening for sure this year. So we're gonna do
Something
some
simple.
simple. We're gonna do simple and light this year, and see what we can get. I don't know that we will. We won't. No, yeah, we'll just do some really light, just basic, like almost like we're in town, except for the cow. So
We're really not renting the farm. We're gonna be living in the house,
yes,
and they're gonna allow us to use a little bit of the barn and the trap just for our cow,
yeah,
and we'll be able to keep the chickens in the yard, basically.
and the dogs, and
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah, we're not really renting much pasture or anything. It's not that kind of setup, but
So yeah, and then we'll see. We'll see what a year or two brings. And we just have a loose plan. We're just kind of like going by the seat, flying by the seat of our pants. You guys know how we are. But
Well, I mean, if we're gonna dream, we would love to buy a piece of property close to one of the rivers here, around here, and build us a cabin and a small barn and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's
a dream.
Yeah, who knows
That's a
if
dream.
we'll get there or not.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Xander and Mr. Charles are having a conversation about storms.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm warm enough. Are you warm enough? You're freezing your bahootie on? Why you got the air conditioner on for?
I don't know. Why the air conditioner?
I don't know.
Oh well. We got
Oh
it off
well,
now.
it's off now. But anyway, so main focus is going to be working on a house for at least in the foreseeable future. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see where we're at. Yeah. Not really getting much done in Kansas either. Been working on bookwork, trying to get our taxes ready, get our bookwork ready to take to the accountant. And yeah, which I'm almost done. So if I had a good day, I would be done. Chicken math. 45 chickens. I ordered 45 chickens, then plus my girls and the rooster. That's 56. Hey, that's my chicken math. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We decided we wanted about 40 chickens, but they were cheaper to get 50, so we ordered 200. That's been a couple years ago,
Yes.
but that happened.
But I had somebody say they wanted 50, and somebody else said they wanted 50, and so we
they
thought,
didn't want any.
and then none of them wanted any, and so we ended up with 200 chickens. But, well, we ended up with more than that because we bought some on sale,
Yes.
and yeah, it was
Wow.
a crazy year for chickens.
Wow.
But and then we had like disasters, like we had heavy rains and the with that many chickens, we had some get trampled. And then we had, once we put them out in tractors,
We had a real cold, windy night, and they all piled up under
yes,
the
and we
light.
lost a bunch of them. 1920s, 2 laying hens per person in a family. Yep, that's the victory math there. But yeah, and then one night we had a really bad storm and the chicken tractors flooded and they died. When you get an extra one, you water glass it for winter. Yep. Anyway, we had lots to do. There's lots to do on the house. Hopefully I can get some more videos. Hopefully I can get some videos edited. We'll see. I have one edited and ready to load on the phone, but when I loaded it to YouTube, it is garbly and pixelated, so I had to take it off. So I don't know what I need to do with that. 72. That is crazy. 72 chickens is what Xander's family needs, laying hens.
It's a lot.
Gary went to the barber this week.
Yes,
Hey, how's Donnie? Can't stay, but wanted to have a look as well. I may try again, Mr. Charles. Yeah, we're doing good. Gary went and got a nice haircut and his beard trimmed and everything. He looks good.
The barber told me that my beard hair was about as coarse as he'd ever cut.
It's pretty
He
coarse.
said I was hard on his clippers.
It's hard on. Yeah. And he told you he had a lot of hair too.
Mm-hmm. Just
It's not on top anymore. The sun is getting bad, isn't it?
Yep.
It's getting in a
There we go.
spot. But yeah. So doing better, and yeah. And we made it to the church, and we had our live
Yes.
prayer requests. Has anybody got any prayer requests? We need to keep. Yeah, at least he's tall enough to get the sun blocked. Yes, I'm not hardly. You can see it. It's not hardly blocked for me. I moved the visor over on the window. Oh. I'm going to trim my beard and buzz cut my hair on what hair he has left. Northern Nevada, mostly the Carson City, they're getting the worst of the flooding.
Man.
Yes, at Beth's family, yes. Yes, Beth and Neil lost their son. Mr. Charles needs prayer. Platelets, about his platelets, okay? So Charles and Beth and Neil. Okay. And the flooding. Alright.
All right.
Father God, I just want to thank you for the opportunity to come to you today, Lord, and lift up these prayer requests. Father God, I ask that you be with the folks in the Carson City area and the whole northern area of Nevada that's getting flooding, Lord, and those that are expecting bad weather this week throughout our country and world. And Lord, I just ask that you be with folks, that you would draw them close to you, that you would guide them to you and prick their hearts to search for you. Lord, I lift up Beth and Neil and the loss of their son, Lord. I just ask that you would comfort them, comfort their whole family, and the loved ones of this young man. And Lord, I just thank you for that comfort that you promise us. Lord, I ask that you be with Mr. Charles and his platelet levels. Lord, I ask that you would bring those up, and that you would feel good and have some energy. And Lord, I just ask that you would touch him and that you would bless him. Lord, I thank you and praise you. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, everybody, I think it's after 6.
Yep.
We've been going for 55 minutes. And
I think that His Way Homestead should be live tonight.
yep, they should be
Their normal
going live at
timing is
6:30.
6:30.
Yep, 6:30 Central Standard Time. You're welcome, Xander. You're welcome, Mr. Charles. And so yeah, so thank you all for coming in, and pray you guys have a blessed week. Remember, God made you special.
And He loves you very much.
So thank you guys for coming in with us this week, and we love y'all so much, and we thank you for being part of our YouTube family. And we just, His Way is going on, awesome. So His Way will be live at 6:30 at His Way Homesteads. Go over and join them. Tell them we sent you, and tell Commander Bacon hello. We love you, Evelyn. Love you all so much, and we'll talk to you later. Have a good week. You too, Kevin. Have a good week.
See you guys later.
Oh, sorry.